What's up, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? This is going to be your reading for May 2025. Just want to let you know that I do have a special going on personal reads until Monday. So if that interests you, info will be in the description, as well as how to book a personal reading. So I'm going to be doing general messages, singles, a past person, and then current relationships if you're having issues in a current situation. I'll also be pulling a yes or no spread. So think of a question at the end, as well as a healing oracle card. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so right off the bat, you are still clinging to something. So this could be people, this could be a job that you know isn't for you anymore. This could be internal beliefs and structures. This could be toxic patterns. There's things in your life that you are clinging to that you know that you need to move on from. And you're actually having a really hard time doing this, okay? I think that you're scared, you're fearful of taking a new leap into whatever new aspect of your life. You could be really in your head, basically negating yourself, not trusting your intuition, or there could be some manipulative or one manipulative person in your life that you are around often, and they could actually be giving you advice or telling you that you shouldn't change whatever it is that you know that you need to do. So they could be stopping your growth. If it's not someone, then it's you, okay? You're basically making up excuses in your head about why you shouldn't do something or change something. But if you don't start down this path, then things are just going to crumble more and more and get worse and worse for you, and you're going to be feeling very unhappy. So you do need to step out of your comfort zone and take the leap, okay? In May, Spirit is offering you emotional renewal. There will be some opportunity coming, as well as a monetary opportunity or something that physically you will be offered that you're able to do that is going to project you into your new timeline. You're just going to have to take the leap. Do not get in your head. You know, deep down, if you listen to your intuition, you know what the move is. There's a lot of self-doubt going on in your head, whether this is strictly internal or this is from the other people. So if it's from other people, stop talking to them about these things, okay? You know that the old ways are crumbling around you, but you really, really are resisting. And this could be fear of looking foolish, fear of something not working out, but Spirit is offering you a new start. You just need to take it. And it will be successful, and you need to trust, because this is just going to continue to crumble, whatever this is for you. Okay, so that's your general message. Alrighty, so single Saggies, you have been pretty beat up and wounded in the past, okay? I think you have dealt with a lot of sneaky type people, a lot of people that didn't really align with your values. I think you attracted a lot of emotionally unavailable people or were attracted to them. And essentially you got hurt a lot, okay? But I do see you being over that. The karmic wheel is spinning, and I see you being done with all these types of people. You're done with living in fantasy land. You're done dealing with people who aren't who they say you are. And you're now choosing people with your mind, not your heart, or based on your emotions. Like, this is how the wheel is spun, and this is how you are. You actually could have recently ended up cutting off a lot of people from you energetically as well. So you're actually now aligning yourself into true spiritual partnership. I actually do see two potential options coming in. One person is new, and one person like you might be familiar with. And basically, you know, these people are watching you. They're watching you in May. And what I think is that you should stick with the one that clearly aligns with your life goals, values, and what you truly want. One of these people also is going to bring a lot of joy into your life. So, I mean, you are becoming ready. You've done the healing. You are becoming ready to align with divine union and a soul partnership. You're not accepting breadcrumbs anymore. This person is the sun, okay? They are going to light up your life. So just make sure that you are not rushing into anything, but you want to give people the chance to show you who they are. And if their words don't align with their actions, which could potentially be one of those people. I mean, I think you're in a space now, it's pretty clear. I think you're going to know. you're going to know which one is more right for you, because I think you're done with trauma bonds and, the obsessive, unhealthy, toxic type of dating situations. So I see something transpiring for you, and May will be starting the building blocks of that. Okay, singles? All right, so let's talk about the past person. This is how you will know this is your situation. So the person you were dating was very emotionally immature. I think that they breadcrumbed you, and I think that they held back emotionally and even potentially financially until it was too late, until you already had started to detach from this situation. At first, this seemed like a wish fulfillment meeting because there were really emotions and a connection there. However, everything was very imbalanced between you. I think you gave a lot more into this relationship than they did, just due to their emotional immaturity. And this still feels open and unclosed. Even though there's no talking and there's distance between you, you still feel like this is not closed out. So yeah, that is how you'll know that this message is for you. And this person is watching you. So yeah, you detached. This person is watching you, and they're seeing your growth, and they're feeling left behind over this. Essentially, they're just watching you silently. I don't think they're coming forward in May, but know that they're watching you. They know damn well that they didn't do right by you, and they feel like they lost their shot. They are still sulking like a child, and they're still emotionally messy. For you, even though you still feel this, I think that you have emotionally cut ties, or you're in the process of doing so. You know this person wasn't right for you, and I think you know that they won't be maturing anytime soon. So while you still feel it because it never felt closed out due to it being karmic, you're just really not invested, and you've lost the fantasy. I mean, you definitely did feel emotionally connected to this person, very much so at some time or at one point, but you just, it's too little too late. They just could not meet you at the same level. So let's take a look at Spirit's advice. You are in a period of healing, so you should know that you can be able to receive again. There's going to be someone that will meet you where you need to be, and there will be equal give and take. And trust your intuition. You're building your intuition back. Okay, you're thinking from a way clearer space, and you're able to start trusting your intuition again, and you should. And Spirit is offering you an opportunity in May to continue building on that. Okay, May is a month of divine new beginning for you. So new creative ventures, new sparks, and maybe even love soon. But you do need to fully close out this past cycle in order to ignite the new flame. So this is what you should be working on in May. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the current person if you are having problems. So I do think that there were a lot of people around you two that were causing conflict. I think that you guys actually have been wanting to get married and more serious, and you had brought this up and discussed this with others, and potentially this could be like maybe you guys haven't been dating that long. Okay, and basically the people around you are putting things in both of your heads, basically talking you down about the things that you both want and just getting into your relationship, and it has caused a lot of conflict and a lot of pain and a lot of fighting, a lot of doubt between you guys, and to the point where you were both or are both in your heads so much that you weren't even sure if you wanted to get married anymore. Like, you really, really let these people influence you both. But I think that in May, you'll be coming to a point where you'll realize that it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, because it's what you and your partner thinks. And I think that you both want this. You guys both have a lot of love for each other. You know that you're meant to be in a long-term partnership. I think that you both have a lot of the same wants, and you both have the drive and the inner strength to want to work on this together. Okay, so basically what Spirit is advising is this: I would hold off a bit on rushing to get married if this is what this is about for you. It's definitely, some big commitment level, but I am really getting marriage. Okay, I would step back and rebuild your relationship first, because I truly believe that you can. You should both do some reflecting, and how about and really, you know that it's you and like each other against the world, and it doesn't matter what other people think. But I think that you do need to spend some time starting fresh, communicating really well, and any issues you have, resolving them yourself instead of letting other people in on your relationship. And this is going to create a brand new start for you guys that will be really successful. And I would communicate like your timeline as well. So get your relationship on point in every aspect, where you want to live, what you're doing for income. But I see I see 10 of Pentacles here. You guys are going to have everything, but you have to take the time, I think, to rebuild the foundation, and you can do it. You can do it. Just build this plan. Build the plan together. Okay, so yes, pause, step back a little bit. You guys have been through a lot of drama and like really gotten in your heads, but you guys can work this out. This will be successful. And step back from these other people, or just don't talk about your relationship at all. Okay, so that will be the current relationship. So let's get to our yes or no question. So think of a yes or no question in your head. The answer is yes, okay? Resurrect old ideas, breathe new life into them. So hopefully that applies for your situation. And let's do a healing oracle deck card for my Saggies for May. What do they need to hear? What will be helpful for them to hear in May of 2025? Okay, it's called Heart Opening. Listen. Open your heart center and listen to your intuition, because this will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds. Let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe has always wanted for you. All right, Saggies. Well, I hope these May messages were helpful for you. Let me know in the comments down below if you did resonate, and we will see you next time.